Hi everyone, Nancy. Today is April 16, 2022. How are you doing? In the Buddha's teachings, we often see 8 divisions of supernatural beings or non-human beings who are Buddha Dharma guardians, which means that they vowed to protect Buddha Dharma, the Buddha's teaching. Often, different sutras are protected by different kinds of beings. They vowed to protect the Dharma right after the Buddha proclaimed a certain teaching. Here is a typical ending shown in the Mason Buddha Sutra. When the Bhagavan had finished speaking, all the Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, great warriors, kings, ministers, Brahmins, lay people, gods, dragons, yakshas, Gandharvas, Asuras, Garudas, Kinnaras, Mahoragas, humans and non-human beings, and all the great assembly, on hearing what the Buddha had said, were greatly delighted. They received it with faith and respectfully practiced it. Today, I'd like to share with you who are these 8 divisions of non-human beings. The first kind is Deva, or heavenly gods. They have a bright body and more blessing. They have a much longer life, but they too will die. After they die, they continue to transmigrate in the 6 realms according to their karma. The well-known ones are the 4 great heavenly kings, and in Pali, their names are Vishavana, Viruhaka, Datarasa, and Virupaka. The second kind is dragon. In Sanskrit, dragon is Dana. Dragons have expansive supernatural power, and they tend to have high temper. Many dragon kings are Buddha Dharma guardians, and the well-known ones are the 8 dragon kings, and their names are Nanda, Upananda, Shagara, Vishuki, Takshaka, Anavatapta, Manashran, and Uttapalaka. The third kind is Garuda, also called golden winged bird. Garuda is the enemy of the dragon family. It says that it has a special taste and it eats dragons. Garuda may live up to 8,000 years. In Lotus Flower Sutra, 4 Garuda kings vowed to protect the sutra, and they are the Great Weed Garuda King, the Great Body Garuda King, the Daman Garuda King, and the Rui Garuda King. The fourth kind is Yaksha. Yaksha means gods who eat ghosts. There are 3 kinds of yakshas: those walking on the ground, those flying in the air, and those guarding the heaven. In the Sutra of the Mason Buddha, there are 12 great yaksha generals who vow to protect the sutra. Here is what it says in the sutra and how they vowed. At that time, 12 great yaksha generals were present in the assembly. They were General Kumbhira, General Vajra, General Mihira, General Andhra, General Anila, General Sandira, General Indra, General Padra, General Makura, General Kinnara, General Chatura, General Vikarala. These 12 great yaksha generals, each with a retinue of 7,000 yakshas, simultaneously raised their voices and addressed the Buddha. World Honored One, today, by relying on the Buddha's awesome power, we are able to hear the name of the World Honored One, Medicine Master Vidurya like Tathagata. As a result, we are no longer afraid of the evil destinies. All of us are of one mind to take refuge with the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha to the end of our lives. we vow to support all living beings and to benefit them, so that they may live in peace and happiness. The fifth kind is Gandharva. It said that Gandharva do not drink wine or eat meat. They feed on the smell of incense, so they are also called incense gods. Gandharvas are also the musicians for the palace of the heavenly king Chakra. It said that when the Jade Emperor wishes to make music, he just burns some Ashad Chandana incense, and when the Gandharvas smell it, they come to make extremely fine music. In the Lotus Sutra, there are also 4 Gandharva kings together with their retinue who vow to protect this sutra, and they are the Gandharva king music, the Gandharva king musical sound, the Gandharva king beautiful, and the Gandharva king beautiful sound. The 6th kind is Kinnara, also called the god of sounds. They are also the special musicians for the palace of King Chakra. The Kinnara kings who vow to protect the Lotus Sutra are the Kinnara king Dharma, the Kinnara king fine Dharma, the Kinnara king great Dharma, and the Kinnara king upholder of Dharma. The 7th kind is Maharaga, which means snake god. In some places, Maharaga is depicted as a mix of human and snake with a human body and snake head. In the Flower Adornment Sutra, 10 Maharaga kings also vowed to protect this sutra. The 8th kind is Asura. Asuras are said to be aggressive and truculent. They exist as one realm in the 6 realms, but they also cast shadow in all the other 5 realms. Though Asuras often like to fight, some of them take refuge in the Buddha. In the Lotus Sutra, 4 Asura kings together with their retinue vow to protect this sutra, and they are the Asura king Balin, the Asura king Karaskanda, the Asura king Vimachinchen, and the Asura king Rahu. As the Buddha said in the sutra, all beings have different appearances due to different karma. Our body is aggregation of 5 skandhas: form, sensation, perception, mental formation, and consciousness. No 2 of us look the same. People from one country is different from people from another country. People from the south are different from people from the north. So are the 8 divisions of non-human beings. For example, the Oriental dragons definitely look very different from the Western dragons, though they both are dragons. That said, you may also understand that people in one country share some kind of common karma because they look more alike to each other than to people from another country. There is a common karma and there is also personal karma. So there is some level of sameness and also difference. Another thing that needs to be pointed out is that just like some people are Buddhists and some are not, in each division of these non-human beings, some are Dharma guardians and some are not. For example, some dragons are Dharma guardians while some are not. Some heavenly gods are Dharma guardians while some are not. Makes sense to you? Amitabha, the above are the 8 divisions of non-human beings we often see in the Buddha's teachings. The pictures are just for your reference. Like humans, we share some common characteristics, but we all look different from each other. So are other kinds of beings. Make sense? Do you have any questions? Let me know. Thank you everyone for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.